Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So as you can tell from my voice, I'm not feeling very well at the moment. I haven't felt very well since Friday. It's now Sunday, I'm filming this and I just haven't felt well at all this weekend. I really don't want to get behind my videos. I feel like I'm doing pretty well at the moment with keeping on top of everything. So I'm still not feeling 100%. I feel a bit better, but usually I do feel better in the afternoons, and then in the mornings and evenings is when I feel the worst. I am going to be filming quite a few videos today, so you will see this look quite a bit. I've just thrown on the littlest bit of makeup, but I have 3 updates I need to film today, so you will see this for most probably the next 3 videos. For this video I'm going to be filming my update for the Office project pan. So this is a project created by Mona. I'll make sure to leave her Instagram below. And this project is all about the TV show The US Office, and it has prompts based on the different episodes. This project doesn't have an end date. It goes all the way through until season 9, which is when the US Office finished. So this is a project I'm not necessarily worried about trying to finish a lot of the products. I'm just putting products in, enjoying them. There's kind of no pressure with this one. But I can roll 2 things out this update, so that means I can roll in 2 new episodes at the end. I'll make sure to leave anything below that I may have missed. I'm sure these updates I may miss things because my brain just is a bit scrambled at the minute. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one I can roll out is season 1 episode 3, healthcare, and the quote for that is "that spontaneous dentohydroplosion, something with a ridiculous name or claim." And I brought in the Lixia Skin Universal Emulsion because this is a 3-in-1 product. It's meant to be a serum, a night moisturiser and a day moisturiser, and I usually find I don't really like multi-purpose products. I used this as a night moisturiser. It was okay. I think it surprised me because I thought I was going to really dislike this with it being a multi-purpose product, and just like I said, I don't really like them. But this wasn't bad. Won't be something I would be interested in buying again, but it wasn't awful. I wanted to finish this and I have. I used it a total of 15 times this update for a total of 16 overall, and this is now done. So I'm glad to have another multi-purpose product out of my collection. I get those through subscription boxes. I don't have many left in my collection, which I'm very happy about. And the next episode I can roll out is season 2 episode 2, and I'm going to put the name on the screen because I don't think I can say it on YouTube. But the quote is "that's what she said," and that is something that this joke applies to. And for that I brought in the Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer in Baked, and the reason I brought it in for this prompt was because it's the bigger version, and to me it just didn't live up to the hype. I wanted to use this one 5 times because I really wanted to just make the decision on whether this is something I wanted to keep in my collection or declutter. So I've used it 4 times this update to get my 5 uses overall, and I have decided that this will be leaving my collection. I just don't like it. No matter how much I try to like it, I just don't, and there is no point in me keeping it because I have other bronzers in my collection that I would much prefer to use. So this is getting decluttered, but I did get my 5 uses on that. So now let's talk about the products I'm still working on. So the first one was season 1 episode 1, and that was the pilot, and the quote was "he put my stuff in jello again, something with a jelly/gel consistency." So I brought in the Patchology Flash Patch Rejuvenating Eye Gels, and there are 15 in here and I want to finish all of them. And I used them 3 times this update for a total of 8 uses overall. So I still have some left. I'm trying to use these in a morning, like before I do my makeup, because usually I do my makeup around lunchtime anyway, even on the weekends. So I am trying to use these in the morning. I do just keep forgetting though. I'm not a massive fan of this product. Don't get me wrong, it's not awful and it's quite nice in the morning for the cooling effect when I've woken up, but I do find that these do slip, and yeah, just not a massive fan of these, but I do want to finish them all. So I have 7 uses to go the way that I'm going, I'm not going to get 7 uses by next update, but hopefully the update after that. The next one I have is season 1 episode 6, and that is Hot Girl, and the quote is, alright, let's talk about purses. Something you carry in your purse, and I have forgotten it. So I'm going to go and get it, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the product from my bag. So the prompt was something you carry in your purse, and I always carry a hand cream, and my goal is to finish this. I thought I marked this. I'm a little bit out of breath. Not being well and also running up the stairs is not a good mixture. But yeah, I thought I'd marked this, but there isn't a mark on it, so it could have maybe just rubbed off in my bag. I'm about halfway. I think I'm going to mark it just where I'm at now. So I've now marked it here, and we'll see whether that stays for next update. But I have used this one 4 times this update for a total of 11 uses, and I do want to finish this. I do really enjoy Body Shop hand creams. I've bought more. I don't know if you can see, but my hands, I've got a little bit of an eczema flare up at the moment. I think because I'm not very well as well, it just all comes at once. These are great for times like this, but this is the one I have in my bag and the one I use when I'm like in the office or I'm just out and about. So I'm using it, I'm just not maybe using it as much as I do with the one that's on my work desk. The next one I have is season 2 episode 1, The Dundies, and the quote is, I feel God in this chillies tonight. Something that won/deserves an award, e.g. you can award something a Dundee. If you haven't seen The Office, the Dundee is an award that the boss gives the employees. So I have brought in the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is the Kilowatt highlighter in Light and Dust and Fire Crystal. I would give this an award because it just looks so beautiful. It really sinks into the skin. It looks really natural. It is so nice. So I haven't been focusing on this because I have got other highlights in other projects that a usage that will finish before this. Like I said, this one doesn't have an end date, but this is one that now is in rotation. So I have used it twice. So I've only got 3 uses overall on this, and I want to use it 20 times. But this is one, like I've just said, that now is coming out and getting used. So I would think by next update I will have more than 2 uses on it. Yeah, really, really, really enjoy that product. And then the last one I was working on was season 2 episode 3 Office Olympics, and the quote is gold medal in Flernerton and Flonkerton. Now I tried to find this, like a clip on YouTube of how to say this quote, because I feel like I'm saying it wrong, and honestly we're on season 5, like the end of season 5 now, and I can remember parts of this episode but I can't remember this quote. I'm going to have a bit more of a dig to figure out how to say this, but that's the quote anyway. And the prompt is something that can be used in multiple ways or used for another purpose than intended. So I brought in the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, and I've been using this as a primer rather than a face oil. I didn't realise how much this was, £40, because I've started to write how much everything is on the back of my products when they come in, and I can't believe how expensive this is. I've only used it twice, so I don't want to use it 20 times. And I only rolled it in last update, so I've only got 2 uses overall. This is one of 3 that is currently getting used, so hopefully again I'll have a few more uses on this by next update. But you know what, it's not bad as a primer. I'm actually wearing it today. It does add a really beautiful glow underneath my foundation. However, I am also wearing the Huda Beauty Glowish foundation as well. There's never enough glow. I love a glowy base. But yeah, I have been enjoying this. Something though is breaking me out. Like, I have noticed recently, I don't know if you can see here, but like I've got a spot here, I've got a spot here, I've got a spot up here. Something is breaking me out, and I need to try and figure out what it is. I'm hoping it's not this, because this is a really beautiful base. But yeah, anyway, I've used that 2 times. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I can roll in 2 new episodes. So the first episode I can roll in is season 2 episode 4, The Fire, and the quote is, Ryan started the fire. That is honestly, that out of all of the episodes I have watched, that is the one and the scene that I remember the most. It was hilarious. It was just a really good episode. And the prompt for that is something that started a new trend / changed the way you do your makeup. So I'm going to be bringing in the Iconic London Cream Blush in Cheeky Coral. This cream blush is one of two cream blushes that I actually enjoy. Now, I have quite a few cream blushes in my collection, and I'm finding I still prefer powder blush, but this is one of them that I actually really do enjoy. It's so pretty. So there it is. If we just out. So the formula of this is quite thin, but I think that's why I like it, because I can build it up if I want to. It's not really in your face straight away. Really do enjoy this, and I know Kim, Teacher Loves Beauty, enjoys the bronzer of this, so I think I might have to buy that, because I'm thinking if I like this blush formula, I most probably will like that cream bronzer formula as well, and I know, like I said, she enjoys it. So I'm going to be bringing this in because this really did change the way people did their makeup, especially me. Like, I usually put a cream blush underneath my powder and then put another powder blush on top. So yeah, I'm going to bring this in, and I think I'm going to bring it in for 20 uses. I am working on another cream blush at the moment, which I think will take priority, but I will reach for this. I'm going to bring it in for 20 uses. And then I have season 2, episode 5, Halloween, and the quote is, "I'm the 3-hole punch version of Jim. Something ordinary in special packaging." So I'm going to be bringing in this Revolution Glow highlighter in Luster. So this packaging is beautiful, and this is what it looks like inside. So I think this is meant to be a dupe for one of the Charlotte Tilbury ones a few years ago now, and maybe last year, I can't remember. This, I think last time I tried it, I enjoyed it sometimes, but other times I thought it sat on the top of my skin and looked a little bit chalky. I'm going to bring this in. I think I am going to bring this one in for... I'm going to bring this one in for 20 uses as well, because I'm not working on too many highlights. I think, yeah, I want to see whether this is something I want to keep, because I'm trying to figure out this year whether I want to keep stuff in my collection or not. There's no point in holding on to stuff that I don't enjoy. So I'm going to bring this one in for 20 uses as well. So that is my update. Hopefully it wasn't all over the place, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.